friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my craft room. I'm here to do a quick little craft with me today, and I wanted to share this with you in case you have something like this. It's just a real simple idea that has, I'm sure, been done before, but it's a bit positive. It's been done before, but just wanted to show you what I did. This is a spine from an old book, a dictionary that I recently made into a journal, and I decided to make it into a bookmark, and so it will go with one of my journals and maybe the next one if it's a vintagey one, which I think it is going to be. So stay tuned for that. But it was even I was going to see if I could fold it around the edge of a page and make it like for reinforcement. It was real thin. I have backed it with cardstock here. This is some cardstock, but it was real thin. I thought, well, maybe I can fold it over the edge of the page and it could be like a reinforcement, a really cool reinforcement for a page. But first of all, it cracked right here. I didn't even try to fold it, but it cracked or starting to crack, kind of cracked, but not all the way through. It wasn't all the way in half or anything. So I did go ahead and try to fold it the way it was without, the cardstock on the back. And I was like, no, it's just going to crack right in half, and, that's not going to be, and it might not be even, and that's not really what I wanted. I wanted it to fold in half where it would be folded around a page and not where you could see, where it's cracked in half, and, that just wasn't the look I was going for. So I decided to go ahead and back it with cardstock. There's just a brown piece of cardstock that I had in my scrap box, and then I glued it on really good with some Fabri-Tac, and then I sewed around it with some gold thread. I decided to do like a little messy stitching, which I think looks really pretty. Let me see if I can show you. Hopefully you can see the sparkle. I think it's a nice contrast between the old, and this might have been an antique book. I don't remember the age of it. It was old, and it was an old dictionary, Universal Graphic Dictionary. It says this was the size of it. I didn't really cut any length or width off of this. It was just a cool old chunky dictionary. And so I just, smoothed out the edges. That's all. The only thing I cut off was just a little slivers around to make it smooth. I did my messy gold stitching, and I like the contrast between the sparkly gold thread and the old, khaki colored, spine, and then the back looks actually this color looks really good with this. And now I want to add a little bit more decoration, real simple. But if you have a little spine like this, especially one that's like this is about what, two or so inches wide. Yeah, it's just about 2 1/8 inches wide, and it is about 7 1/8 inches tall. So, I just think it's a really cute size, and it's perfect for any, unless it's a little teeny journal, perfect for me to stick in any journal as an old bookmark, cool old bookmark. So besides that, this has it doesn't really have anything right here except this is all blank. There's a word here. What does that say? Winston. Looks like this is Winston. There's a little emblem here. And then the words Universal Graphic Dictionary, what does that say? Self something. I can't see what that word is right now. And then a line, like an embossed line right here. So I want to put a little something here in this blank and a little something here. I don't want to cover up any of the original. I just want it to look really cool. And these lacy bits look really beautiful against an old. I use these type of things on these old books like this, and in this color too. They just look really good with it. So I thought, well, let me stick with what I know and what I've used before on these type of material. And I only have a little bit of this left. I think someone sent this to me in Happy Mail. I believe so. And I think it was white. This is all I have left. But I've used, it sparingly through the years that I've had it. And I don't know where it was originally from, maybe a wedding dress, or I don't know what it was from. But I did coffee dye it. It was, like I said, originally white or off-white, I don't know, but I coffee dyed it And it came out this beautiful kind of aged look here and here. So let's, what I want to do, well, I kind of want, this is a bigger piece as you can see, and then this is a smaller piece. I kind of need to use, I should use this first, but we're going to see if there's a piece on here that is going to look beautiful on here. So like that would look gorgeous and it would fit right there. I haven't tried this out yet, so we're doing it together. But that fits there and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I really can't believe it because I really thought I was going to have to get something from the bigger piece there. So what I'm going to do is just cut this off right here. And we're going to glue that down. And then we're going to look for a piece for the upper part. So, like I said, something really simple, but that I wanted to share, just a little craft with me. So I hope you're, just taking me along with whatever you're doing for the moment. And I hope you like the little outcome that we're going to have here, because I think it's going to be gorgeous. So I could have sewn something across the top and had a little, one of these pieces or whatever across the top, but I didn't want to cover up my gold thread, and I didn't want to cover up those words, so that's why I'm just kind of sticking to these empty spaces. If you watch my, videos where I'm crafting, or I'm working on a journal or whatever, I don't like to cover up, and this is for everything. I don't like to cover up everything, like flashcards, like math flashcards, just anything and everything, playing cards. I like to leave something showing from the original item so you can see the original item and know what it was. Like, I think that's so cool to know what it originally was. Like, this was a flashcard or this was a playing card. Can you believe that? Look how cool it looks now, type of thing. So I like to, I think that really makes it even more unique and different when it's not all covered up, you know what I mean? Because this is going to be, it's one of a kind thing. It's not all covered up with paper or anything, If I was going to cover this all up with something, I might as well just use some cardboard, you know what I mean? So look how gorgeous that looks. Okay, so that is going to be nice and firm on there. I'll let it dry. And then I'm going to look for something else to put right in this area real quick. I can't believe how gorgeous that looks on there. I like the little flowers like that. And the little, it's just perfect for that spot. I just really can't believe it. Okay, this is what's left of this little piece here. Let's see if we have something else that'll look gorgeous up here. So we have this kind of a flower, or maybe they look like leaves that could go right here. I kind of don't like this here. I think I'm going to cut that off. It's kind of getting in my way of seeing what I want to see here. So if I left this part, I could do that. It kind of looks like overkill, like too much though. Let me turn it around. Yeah, it looks like it's just too much. I think this might need to be the focal point because it's so beautiful, and this takes away from that. So let's just see if we want to add a little bit of something like this, or maybe even just a little tiny, tiny piece. Like, I'm seeing this right here might be perfect. So let's cut. See, now I'll use this. I'll show you when I cut it off, this off. I'll use this somewhere else at another time. See, now something like this I could have sewn up here. But like I said, I don't want to cover up the words, and I don't want to cover up the gold thread, so I'm not going to do that. But what I'm seeing is, and I need to cut this off too. There's a little flower here. Let me cut off all this. There's some little threads here that I don't need. Let me snip those off. So this video will be posted much later than right now when I'm doing it, but I got to come home early today because it's raining. No, but it's like supposed to be like crazy, like tornado weather in about, let's see, what time is it? Any time now. And when we leave from work, when I normally leave from work, it's dark at this time of year, And just, October, well, when does the time change? Whenever the time changes, late October, whatever, and then November, December, until the time changes again, it's, see, look at that. That's going to be just a perfect little something right there. Or I could put it up in the corner. No, I think right in the middle right there is going to be what it is. And then it won't take away from this. It'll be like, well, it could even continue up. It could continue up. Let me see. Let me try that real quick. Hold on. Let me cut this off. It's a little experimenting here. Make sure how we want this. But yeah, I got to come home. Our office closed early because it's supposed to be like tornado-y in any minute now. And my boss didn't want us to drive home in the dark through tornadoes. So he's like, we're closing the office. Everybody's going home. I'm like, oh, we're all like, oh, yeah. So I get to craft. And I wanted to come in here and do this in case we lose electricity. Now that would be pretty. I think it might be a little bit too much. Let me see if I take this off. See, I'm thinking a continuation, like it's going sweeping up this way and then up that way. That looks really nice. And I don't think that detracts from the bottom part. Or is this enough by itself? You know, I could leave it like that, but I think actually this even looks better. Now I'm changing my mind. Let's see. Does this have a front and a back? I think I could use it either way. See, this has a little bit of different of a sweep where it's kind of continuing over if I turn it over like that. So I think I'm going to do that. I think that's gorgeous. Okay, we figured it out. See, I'm glad I did it with you guys on video. You all, my friends, my crafty friends. But anyway, yeah, we were all very appreciative of him letting us leave early today. And, you know, when one of the girls, even this morning when I came in, said, I wonder if he'll let us go home early today. I'm like, well, I don't know, 'cause it's just rainy. You know, it was supposed to get tornado-y, but I've worked for another office in the previous 20 years, and he never let us go home early for tornado watches and warnings and things. So I thought, well, I don't know. It's probably just going to say it's raining and we're not going to go home early. But sure enough, nobody said anything either. I don't think anybody said anything like, oh, terrible weather or anything. And he just did it on his own. So very much appreciated. Look at that. There we go. We have done it. So I need to let this dry. A little bit of glue right there. I wouldn't mind going away. But that's going to be nice. And this Fabri-Tac really glues this down nicely onto this type of old book material. You know, whenever I've glued it on a book like this, it's just really solid. So you don't have to worry about it coming off or anything. But there we go. We have done it. I hope you like that. Let me know what you think. Did it need more? Did it need less? Is it perfect? Did this give you an idea? Do you have some old bookmarks that you'd like to, or, you know, I should say spines that you'd like to make into some type of ephemera bookmark or a tag or something? So if you're not worried about covering something up, you could put a little something on the top here. You could punch a hole and put, you know, something like a bookmark, like a tassel, like a bookmark that you buy in the store might have. Anything like that. Just use what you have and use your old spines that you have sitting around from books you've cut up. So thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Stay tuned because I have a new project, a new really cool project. And that will probably be my next video because I'm super excited about it, and I'm going to work on it probably right now and do another video starting my new project that I've been wanting to do for ever since I brought this home. So finally, I'm doing it. So stay tuned for that. I think you're gonna like it. Don't forget to subscribe so you get notified of my videos, and give me a thumbs up, and, you know, say hi down below in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. I'll see you later.